Compass FM and the widest music variety for your workday. It is Monday the 14th of December. Around this time, usually we get a guest popping into the studio. And this morning, Arthur Linnell from the North Canterbury Model Railway Club. And I appreciate you coming into Compass FM, Arthur. Thanks very much.
Sure. Thank you, Kerry. Thank you for the invitation.
You're more than welcome. You've got a bit of a Santa grotto going down there at the club rooms, which is on Blake Street. Is this the first time that you've actually put a Santa's grotto together?
Yes, but I'm going to have to correct you before we go any further. It is not Santa's grotto.
Oh, right. It's what it says here in front of me. Okay, whose grotto is it?
It's a model railway Christmas grotto, the theme being model railway.
Okay, right, and fair enough too.
And it's got a Christmas theme, of course.
There
It has
you
to
go.
have a Christmas theme.
There you go. That's okay. So when you go in the door, it's a bit of a gold coin entry for adults and for the young ones coming in.
Yeah, it's $2 for adults and $1 for children. And for that, you get to have a look at what we're doing. You know, you look at the grotto and you go through into the big hall, the Great Hall, what we call the Great Hall, and see other layouts there as well. We have trains running on some of them, not all of them. And the children, they get to drive Thomas and one of his friends on the large layout in the front room.
Okay, that's not necessarily sitting into in a wee thing that you would see in a mall somewhere and you sort of just get rocked backwards and forwards. This is actually, you're sitting there with controllers and controls in front, and you flick a few switches and other bits and pieces. You can make it all work.
Yep. The children can actually physically control a locomotive, one of Thomas or one of his friends on the layout. They control the speed, the stop, start, and that sort of thing. It's the only Thomas and Friends layout in New Zealand where children can sit down and physically control a train.
And once you hook them, then you need to get a good job to be able to afford to keep into this model railway, because the stuff out the back is actually really, really quite impressive.
Yes, we're very thrilled and pleased with what we've got. Model railway can only be as expensive as you want it to be. For example, a gentleman came in, it was the couple's wedding anniversary, and a friend of theirs invited them for afternoon tea out here to Rangiora, and he didn't know that he was going to be taken into our club rooms. And when he retired, he needed something to do with his time, and he looked at model railway, and to afford that, he gave up smoking.
Well, you would be able to if you gave up smoking. That's a $15,000 a year habit or something like that. Oh, well, that's and hey, that's replacing something not so negative, positive with something incredibly positive. This is really good. The grotto, it's going to be open daily from now until Christmas Eve, yeah?
That's correct, yes, from 10 till 4:30 daily.
Okay,
yes.
And Santa will show up every now and again?
Yes, Santa pops in and around now and again, yes. And in the grotto, we've got Thomas helping Santa deliver Christmas presents from the North Pole Toy Factory.
Yep.
There's no doubt about Thomas. He's as friendly as anything and he loves helping people. And also we have another G-scale model train running around a Christmas tree with Santa in that greeting people as well.
Absolutely. Is that the one that you built yourself, the Christmas tree? Is it what I thought? Or is
No,
that
the Christmas tree that we did is got 3 levels of model railway on it. On the ground it's got 00 gauge, halfway up it's got N gauge, and then on the top it's got Z gauge, which is very small.
Very, very tiny little wheels and right front wheel. But the thing is that not everyone will know what the gauges are. All you have to do is go to Blake Street, and the signs are everywhere. You can't miss the signs around Rangiora at the moment. Go this way to the Model Train Christmas Grotto. Is that the way to say it? That's a better way of saying it, isn't
Yes, yeah.
it? 13 Blake Street in Rangiora. It's beside the Blake Street car park. How long have you been involved in model railway?
I took a break for 30 years. When I was 7 years of age, my father made up a layout with a Hornby clockwork wind-up train, and I think I was the most popular boy around the area at the time, because after school, just about every day, schoolmates were coming in and wanted to play with the train. And then I took it up again in the 1960s, took a break for some time and come to Rangiora and started again.
And now you're back into it.
Yeah, and our club's only been going for about 5 years.
Yeah.
So we're a very new club, but we are the envy of a lot of clubs in Christchurch area.
To see why the envy
Yes.
is there, you need to go and have a look at this particular Model Railway Club, because it is very, very cool. The Model Railway Christmas Grotto. It is open from 10 o'clock every morning till 4:30 daily from, last week until December the 24th. And I strongly encourage you to go along and have a look at it. It is a gold coin entry for $2 for adults, $1 for the young ones, and they can actually get to drive Thomas. Well done.
That's right.
Fantastic.
Kerry, I would like to thank Compass FM for the support that we have had over the period of time since we've known one another. It's been fantastic. And also have to acknowledge our grateful thanks to the Waimakariri District Council. They have been very, very supportive, and as is the local newspaper that was in next door here.
Yeah, they decided that they wanted to move to a brighter, sunnier location, North Canterbury News. No, that's wonderful. Arthur Linnell, North Canterbury Model Railway Club spokesperson and all-round good guy. Arthur, thanks so much. Merry Christmas to you, and good luck with the grotto as well.
And thank you very much, Gary.
We'll keep in contact with you. Compass FM.